Glug, glug, glug. Ring, ring, ring. Oh. Hey there. On this week's episode of Between Two Trees, on this week's episode of Go See Outside, we're going truck cap camping. It should prove to be a good time. We've never done it, but we're going to take you along with us. And also, we're going to be camping, cooking, and we're going to try whittling. We don't know what we're going to create, so you're going to have to stay tuned. But I'm sure we'll come up with something. And also, I have a special guest. My one, my only personal sous chef.
That's me.
So I don't have to cook this weekend. It's going to be a great time. We're here.
Here we are. We're lining up with our fire pit over here, cliff's edge. Not advisable to camp with small children in this area. Oh gosh, I'm scared of heights. Ah, don't go.
Oh, don't fall down. Look how magnificent that view is.
All right, what do we got here? So we may be missing an accessory to our...
Because there's no glass, all of our belongings have turned colors.
They've been dusted.
Slightly dusty.
That's okay. That's
So,
okay. Bubbly.
It's not bubbly anymore, it's dusty.
Dustily. Portable gas stove. Dusted. Water. Mud. Gatorade. Dust raid.
How dusty that
Would you like to go backpacking? In the Sahara? Move, nerd. Very nice. Well, we're gonna unpack. We'll see you guys later.
What do you think?
I think this is a beautiful place.
Bobby Roo, what do you think? So here we are, truck cap camping. We realize we need a window, but the tarp is gonna have to do for now. And I think it's gonna be all right. We have a beautiful scenery. We have everything set up. In probably about 10 minutes is what it took. We're gonna bask in the sun a little bit, and then we're gonna get some things going. Now that we've had a little siesta, it's time to cut some firewood. Hope you enjoyed your toilet seat time lapse. This should work to make a spoon. Maybe. We'll find out. It's kind of already got an outline. We'll make a ladle out of it. Broke my spoon. It's a detachable spoon. You can just take the bottom out. Attempt number 2. Tiny spoon this time. progress so far. Did try to make a spoon before, and then it split, so then I just called it a spork. So I'm hoping this will be my first successful spoon. But every time I get really close, I end up breaking it. There was this one time that we went up on a hike where we climbed up the side of a mountain. We had no tools, so tried making sporks, spoons, forks, whatever. And we ended up making chopsticks.
Yep, and we had the spork, the failed spoon,
The failed spoon.
which we dubbed the spork. And then we had a coffee mixer that was a spoon spatula.
Yeah, we had a spoon spatula.
And then there was the chopsticks.
That's a pretty good guy. After one Band-Aid and some patience, here we have the spoon. Cool. Well, that was fun. This is the tools I was using. Just a little cheap knife kit off of Amazon. The knives are sharp. I think they were like $35 or something like that. Well, I think it's time for step 2.
I will be the chef. My sous chef. So there's our salt, garlic, pepper, extra pepper on that fat. Ooh, baby. Seasoning salt, garlic powder, and pepper. Seal it tight. And that's gonna wait for dinner. So I was noticing that there's a lot of injuries on these trees producing pine sap. Look at him. He's so cute. As you can see, there's lots of injuries on these trees. And we can collect this. And we can heat it at home, filter it, and then add some coconut oil and some beeswax pellets to the right consistency and make our own salve. So I think I might do that. That's a beautiful piece right there. It's not even sticky. All right, so this is what I've gotten from just one tree so far. See, this stuff is rather fresh, it's still soft. My fingers will be sticky, but I'm just gently removing it from the tree. I don't want to cause more harm to this tree because it is trying to heal itself. So this big gash that someone had put into him, he's trying to heal. And it's running just like candle wax all the way to the base of this tree. So I'm just taking from this area because this isn't what needs to be healed. It's all this up here. I've made my first fork tine on my fork. See? I haven't broke it yet. Yay.
Well, it's time to cook some supper. Mushroom. Shout out to Eric Comp for the paper plate technique. Works fantastic.
5 minutes on each side, maybe. All right, come on. Don't fail me now.
Fork test.
Oh, I don't think it passed. Ooh, that looks nice. If we had a spoon.
Well, lucky for you. Got a spoon right here.
Okay, spoon test.
Spoonitary. Leftover teriyaki sandwich. Tuna sandwich for Spike? You know how to evade a bear attack?
Throw food at him.
You make somebody else carry the tuna sandwich. Oh yeah,
that's perfection. Juicy. Mm-mm-mm. That's incredible.
Oh, increíble. Camping with a personal chef. Wow, dinner with a view, huh?
Mm.
There we go. Woo!
Dang!
Aye! That wood was no match for you.
I hope you're proud.
Very.
I have a new skill. It's a pig. It's got floppy ears and a snout.
Floppy ears and a snout.
His eyeballs will go here.
Rupert,
Spike
it's your
thinks
brother.
It's a pig too.
Well, didn't we luck out on a campsite? Time for a snack. So this one time, when I was a kid, camping with my parents, we had this Dodge Caravan, which I'm sure you're all familiar with. And we were camping at a campground. We woke up in the morning and we were cooking breakfast. And this light pole fell right onto the van. Blew the back windows out of it. We had to throw away the bacon, the coffee, everything. It's quite something else. I'll always remember that camping trip.
How does that even happen?
It was
a light post.
It was
decide?
a rotten pole. Like it was like
it was
one of
wooden.
those. It was a wooden pole.
Power pole.
Power pole, yeah. And it fell on the van. I'll never forget that. The van was like where the truck is, and we had this picnic table like where we are, so like 10 feet away, and like the glass shattered and it exploded, like on all of our food that we were cooking in the morning.
So
it was pretty wild. It was like a 2-hour drive home with garbage bags wrapped around it after we sorted everything out and whatever. So we're gonna attempt to make cookies on a fire.
So I'm going to grease our beautiful little pan. All of our ingredients in a bag.
This is my fault because I thought I was buying muffin mix. I don't bake very often. Let me wash you off. Wow, you are pretty clean. And so we're gonna make cookies instead of muffins.
I don't know how it's going to turn out.
That's gonna be one big cookie. Perfecto.
We pulled off our cookie pancakes. Not quite a success, a little too hot. Some spots were just the right temperature to bake them nicely. The texture feels good. Well, that side's not burnt.
They're actually pretty good.
It is. It's perfectly crisp on the outside and
It is.
moist on the inside. Softly parts that we burnt. Mee-hoo!
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo!
The dog likes that we burnt a chunk.
Definitely doable. So this is it. This is home for the night. Obviously we'll let the tarp down some.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. It's so warm that we actually made condensation over everything. The blanket's actually kind of damp.
Morning, Bobby Roo. Bobby Roo, did you sweep good?
Yeah, I swept good. I was a little cold. Yeah, I was a little cold.
Beautiful sunny day.
Let's go.
It's a little bit chilly. It's not that bad.
Just above freezing.
The sun's heating it up really quick. Probably 3 degrees right now. Working our way towards 10 in probably the next hour. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Gorgeous. Got some water on the go for a little bit of herbal tea. And then we'll be making some banana bread French toast for breakfast.
At nighttime, when we first got into bed, it was quite warm and cozy. And then when it came towards this morning, we actually ended up being a little bit cold. And I didn't really know why, because I knew it wasn't going to dip below freezing. Just around 1 degree, 0 degrees. That's the culprit. Look at all those water droplets. So, anytime when you're car camping, you produce condensation in a vehicle. So, it's kind of one of the things you have to deal with. So, we learned something.
We were making banana bread French toast. I worked at a beautiful mountain resort. They served banana bread French toast. And so, our lovely neighbor gave us some banana loaf. For ease of transportation, we packed our eggs in a mason jar. You can either pour one out one at a time, or you can shake it vigorously. We're going to put a little dash of Himalayan salt on this as well. This butane stove's very affordable if you ever want a camp stove under 40 bucks. So then you buy your 3 bottles of butane for $14 to $15. It's quick, pretty even heat, fantastic.
With these stoves, you can actually regulate your temperature quite easily, opposed to some of those lightweight burners for camping and stuff. You can't really. They're like more for boiling water or like fuel efficiency, where these are not.
So we did pack a little bit of real maple syrup. I'm just going to put it by my burner to warm it up a little bit. Slice these up. Do nice diagonal cuts. Makes it appear bigger. And we have a little extra protein. Pretend it's bacon. I have no feelings in my fingers, so I'm just going to turn these like that. Oh, we can even toss in our little ceramic coated magic pan. Little French toast hearts with some kielbasa, maple syrup.
Let's see if we can make it down to the river bottom.
Our campsite's up there. Boop. Ooh, a little fishing hole. Oh, rock dog.
Oh, you found the rock. Anything there's supposed to be waterproof.
Ooh, that's long.
It can always be a worse day, but today's a good day. And we want to share it with you. So thanks for tuning in and enjoying this lovely time with us. We hope you enjoyed it. I hope this view does it for you. Beautiful river, mountain backdrop. Thanks for watching.